Yo, good morning guys. So yesterday I sent off the BMW F30. I counted and I think I spent close to 20 hours on that car. So it's all worth it when my client came over at night and he picked up the car and he was stunned and jaw dropped. So for me, that is the most satisfying part of my work. So today I am going to work on the Mitsuoka, the Galue. So but now I'm going to head over to Avant-Garde just to get some updates on my car. Then I'll come back and start on the car. So I'm at Avant-Garde. Got to check my pulleys because today morning as I was starting the car, it was loud. So there's so many Hondas here today. There's a EG there, then James's EG, then the EK, and then my car. So I'm just gonna chill here for a while, maybe have a breakfast, and then after that we go back and work on the Mitsuoka. So see you. So I am going to work on the Mitsuoka now, and today I'm just going to focus on the rear of the car and only the back bonnet, because it's going to be a very long restoration. So I am just going to focus on one section first, and then once I get this section perfect, then only I'll move on the second section. So today is this section. So I'm going to start with a wash and some claying and some decontamination on the surface. Then I would do some test spots, and then we will see what happens there, and we will slowly gradually progress from the test spot to a full restoration. Yo guys, so I'm gonna start with the wash, and then after that decontamination, do some claying on the surface although it's oxidized, and then we will attempt a few different techniques to remove the oxidation on the surface that is causing this haziness. Meanwhile, I would like to show you guys, because the sun is out and I want to and it's shining on the paint, and I want to show you guys how scratched up is the paint. So check this out. So if you can see on the paint, you can actually see a crazy amount of swirls, and when you move onto the oxidation surface, you can actually barely see any reflection from here. Like, right, you can actually barely see nothing, no reflection, a lot of swirl lines, a lot of damages on the paint. Yeah, so I'm going to start with the wash, and then we will move from there. Okay, so guys, I finished the washing and I started to clear the car a little bit, and just on the back bonnet managed to clear some dirt out. So I'm going to show you the original surface of the clay and then the clayed side. Okay. So this is the original surface that is not clayed yet, and this is how the clayed side look like. So there are some dirt and some contaminations on the clay. There are some spots, black spots that were pulled out from the paint, but it's nothing really bad. It's just that the surface is contaminated and it required the type of decontamination. So yeah, next up I will continue to clay the whole car, and then after that we will start with the rear bonnet. So today I'm actually just going to do this section, and because I'm taking my own sweet time for this project, so I'm just going to do this section, and then another day I will do another section, and then another day I will do another section. So stay tuned for that. Guys, so I'm going to try to polish a small little section as a test spot, and we'll see how it goes. Let's check it out. Yo, so I did a little test spot with the aggressive combination to do the cutting on the paint. It didn't come out that great. So if you check this out, you can actually see a difference in the line. Right, there's a difference, but it's not good enough. So I would be going one stage up on the paint correction, and one stage up in the aggressiveness, and see how it goes again. Yeah, so guys, I'll be using a wet sanding technique to remove the surface oxidation, but that will actually cause some sanding scratches on the paint. So I will be following up after the wet sanding polishing, the same combination that I used earlier for that section to remove the sanding marks. So check it out. Yeah guys, so after the wet sanding with 2000 grit sanding disc by Merca, the results are pretty outstanding, but still not perfect. So still it requires a little bit of more extra sanding on some of the edges, but you can already obviously see a major difference in it. So check this out. Right, so you can already see the difference in the paint, the corrected area and the oxidized area. So I'm going to repeat this process for the entire rear bonnet until everything is shiny and glossy again. It might take a while, but eventually we'll get there, right? So guys, so I suddenly remembered another technique that I came across many years ago. This technique was actually used for orange peel removal for repainted cars, and because I know the history of this car and it had been repainted, so I actually tried out this technique. But usually this technique will be used with a rotary polisher, but out of curiosity I just slap on the polishing, the pad that they use for this orange peel removal with the combination of the compound, and the area that I polished actually came out pretty amazing. So check this out. So this is the area that is fully oxidized, that you cannot see any reflection, and bam, mirror, almost a mirror finish. Pretty amazing, right guys? So I think I'm going to abandon the wet sanding technique I'm just gonna use this technique to do one round on the car, then after that finish it with another 2 stage of polishing, a more to remove the scratches created from this orange peel removal step, and then after that a finishing polish. So check that out. So I stopped for the evening and I went for dinner, but at the moment I don't think my dual action polisher is coping with the paint correction on with that specific pad and compound combination. So I have a rotary polisher, but I loaned it to a friend, so I think I have to collect it from my friend before I can continue on the Mitsuoka. But temporary under the street light, it looks something like this. Check it out. It's not really that bad, but some of the areas have much heavier oxidation. So for the heavier oxidized areas, I have to use a rotary polisher with that same combination to be able to remove. But at the moment I am going to just stop using the dual action polisher because I think the machine is taking on too much pressure during the polishing. So that's it for today. I'm going to end the vlog here. Like, share and subscribe if you like the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.